Rajakovic.
One of the incredible moments in an NBA season, that presentation of the NBA ring ceremony is special indeed. And greetings, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Reed in at the 3 spot. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
D up on Emmanuel.
Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
And I think most would agree that MPGA at this point of his career is considered one of the best ever at his position.
Well, anyone that ranks above him is a first ballot Hall of Famer. MP isn't at the top at his position just yet, but he's shown he's in a class with other legendary talents.
The wide open look here for Garland. Good on the three-point shot.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Here's Tyson after the made shot from Reed. Here's Mobley. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Darko Rajakovic.
Front of mind tonight, Jarrett Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jarrett is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jarrett Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thanks, David.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Reed misses.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Wants to talk some things over. Might be... seeing some things to adjust. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In third, the Cavaliers.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Good on the bucket.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Allen. Pass to Garland. Wound up there for Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get Allen. This man is a height machine.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Ingram, he's checked in for Grady Dick. And Cleveland also making a change. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Garland.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Milton against Quickly. Milton the pass to Mobley. Just 4 to shoot. And Mitchell gets it to go.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Reed against Mitchell. Hurdle with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Reed. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Reed's got 10 points. And recently MP making a tough business decision. Signing on with the new company for his shoe deal.
And MP said the chance to get on board with Jordan, just too great an opportunity to pass up. He wanted to join maybe the most iconic brand in sneaker history.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
Between the legs, and he dunks it home.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Yep, it counts. He's got 5.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Going inside. Reed misses.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Hunter kicks to Mobley. Mitchell passes to Milton. Mitchell outside. Off target from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch. Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh.
Are you serious? Between the legs in a real game? That has the makings of a legendary dunk.
Oh, agreed. Forget about the plays of the week. That one will be one of the plays of the year. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Raptors lead by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Hunter against Barnes. Stolen by Reed. And you may have heard MP being named All-NBA once again.
Still looking for that first team nod, but truthfully, he cares most about helping his team win games, and it is nice to get recognized for all the hard work he's put in.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick, and it's Reed in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley outside. Here's Tyson. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
The Cavaliers shooting 44% from the field in the second. Quickly against Milton. Mobley, a screen on Barnes. Tyson with the bucket.
And well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Reed, driving in, and Reed throws it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Milton kicks to Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Banked in off the glass. And it's 6 points for Evan Mobley.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. The 3 ball. The shot will not fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Tyson in at the three. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fella. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Pirtle with the steal. Reed the pass to Barnes. It's Dick on the wing. Reed finds Dick. The three-pointer no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Mitchell with it. He's got 7 inside. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
For Toronto, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
A moment to check out Darius Garland here. Coming off a terrific season. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Well, you look at Reed, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Jared Allen, also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Garland, no good. Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Reed against Garland. A 3 from Quickly. No good on that one. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Just tenacious play there by Garland against the defense, making sure that he can still get his shot off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Reed is out there with Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Barrett. And it's Mobo in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Mobley outside. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's good. Reeves got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Tyson. Mobley, a screen on Barrett. Pass to Mobley. Milton looking around. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram. As he's developed, one of the hardest working players in the game.
Here's Milton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Now here's Reed. Covered by Okoro. Dick gets a screen from Reed. Dick, that's good. Dick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. There's the 3. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second. He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team up shoot at this point in time, triple team the dude.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 17-point game. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court. Stand up, stand up.
Quickly against Garland. Mobley a screen on Quickly. The 3 from Garland. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lobbed up there for Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Dick passes to Quickly. Now here's Reed. D right on him. And the layup's good off the glass. Reeves got 36.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pirtle with the steal. The 15-footer. Rebound by Mitchell.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Garland kicks to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Raptors leading by 14. Oh, yes! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Toronto.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Reed against Garland. And here's Reed. Lob pass to Pirtle. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Tyson. Takes a three. That one, no good. Toronto with the ball. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And it goes down 2 points. Reeves got 42 in the game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Garland feeling it out a little bit, and so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Way to bring home that W. They don't even know what's coming for them.
That's a little intense. We are at sporting event. And then we suffer. You didn't like it? No, I didn't.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
Come on, fellas! Let's get busy out there! Come on, team! You guys are the best!
You're the one in charge, MP! You're the boss!
Here we go, guys! I believe it!
You the...
Starting at small forward, at 6'9", number 15, Justin Reed.
Happy Monday, and thanks for... Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Brooklyn Nets. And then Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. We've got Jamal Murray. Hayden Watson is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Strawther in at the two-guard position. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley, and it's Reed in at the 3. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Bridges outside. Screen by Watson, beyond the arc, and Bridges good for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Reed.
Oh, man.
Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Now, Pirtle, as a big, such an unselfish player, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now here's Murray. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. And he buries his first look.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the D can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Murray. It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Strawther with the fadeaway. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Reed passes to Pirtle. Over Jokic. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He contributed 42 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Toronto making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Aaron Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Strawther. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Watson passes to Gordon. Here's Brown. Outside Watson, down low. Just 5 to shoot. Murray. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but...
Oh, man, just
hacking you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular. There's another thing that Jakob Pirtle can do for you, provide some solid ball movement.
Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Brown. Now Watson, covered by Ingram. Out to Gordon. There's the 3. Rebound Toronto. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in a rhythm tonight.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Jokic. Jokic, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Jokic getting up there to the rim. Teammates love to see him doing that.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Right side Reed. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Reed. That one doesn't drop. The Nuggets trail. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Here's Reed. Oh, that one be something else, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
Oh, my goodness. He went between the legs. Denver has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And this is the challenge Jokic possesses for opposing teams. He's so good at getting these types of calls.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And that one misses. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. On the court for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Then it's Murray, then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Strawther in a 2-guard. Shot is good by Gordon.
Not known for his threes, but AG can hit him.
Toronto leading by 5. High post Reed. He's against Bridges. 4-3. Jokic grabs the board.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Jokic. 11 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
And so here is Denver. Following the bucket by the Raptors. They get the rebound. Jokic. Here's Murray. quickly with a rebound.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Bridges outside. Offline with a three.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Jokic. And there's the drive. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. A slam dunk by Reed.
Wow, that type of finish is... just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Barnes finds Reed. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Murray scanning the floor. Inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Toronto, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing.
Taking a peek now. And that is going to do it.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
A moment here for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Toronto let me know the status. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. It's just so unfortunate to experience injuries like this early in the season, just barely out of the gates and already an unexpected setback.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Reed in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Left side Watson. Pirtle with some nice D.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outside Murray. Jokic in the post. He's working on Pirtle. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Murray. Rebound Toronto. Dick's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls for Reed. And that's good as he hits both shots. Nuggets trail by 19. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jokic the screen. Murray for three. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
The Nuggets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Over to the left wing. Outside Watson. Shoots over Reed. Oh, Denver gets it back. And here's Murray. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Reed. Murray's shot is good.
Timeout, timeout.
Murray's got 8 points.
Just such a smooth shooter. Nice setup there from Jamal.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking. Different look for Denver. Robinson Earl's checked in for Jokic. Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's P.J. Washington in for Jamal Murray. Pass to Reed.
Right there.
Rebounded by Denver. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
I got it.
And here's Gordon. Reed defending. Gordon, the pass to Robinson Earl. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Get there.
For 3, Bridges. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to...
And so it's Toronto in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Aaron Gordon is out there with Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Strother in at the small forward position. Brown passes to Murray. Deflected! And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Reed. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Gordon, the pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Tight handle for Murray. He knows how to create space for that shot.
Now Reed. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Quickly is checked in for Toronto. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Gordon. Here's Strother, guarded by Dick. Here's Robinson Earl. Here's Strother. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Dick gets the bucket.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Raptors lead by 14. Right side Reed. On the wing quickly. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Gordon outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Outside Reed, pass to Mobo. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Nuggets trail by 20. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Ingles checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Ingram. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Bridges comes in for Gordon.
Stay on him.
Here's Murray. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's Reed with a drive, and he banks in the layup. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
To end the run, Bridges misses. Toronto leading by 22. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
I got him. Oh, go over that.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jay.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
The Nuggets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Washington. No good there. Some solid defense from Barrett. And here are the Raptors now. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. And here's Denver. The 3 from Washington. Knocks it down from distance. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Reed. Gordon pulls it in. To the wing, right side. Here's Brown. Cans it from the wing.
Assist goes to Pickens. Hey, come around.
Here's Reed. Oh, cock it back and throw it down.
Did not see that coming, and all of a sudden, that backboard shaking.
So nice.
Get mine. Get that perimeter.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Best fans we've seen yet. Make sure you disappoint them.
Thank you.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Reed in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Zhang is out there with Randall. And it's Dillingham in at the point. Well, here we are, Greg, at the very start of the season, and many teams are still figuring things out.
And, Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Full court press, full court press.
Randall outside.
Go.
Edwards inside. Dick defending. And there's Edwards on the assist from Randall.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
To the middle, here's Reed. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Edwards. No good from 11 feet. Reed against Randall. Reed gets the bucket.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Minnesota with the ball. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
Pass to Dillingham. Shoots over Pirtle. Dillingham, no good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Randall outside. Pass to Chang. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Edwards. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and they got...
That is breathtaking.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
That one misses. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up. And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Denver delivered quite a performance. He scored 33 points, and he also did a good job of creating for others by getting them the ball in position.
Toronto leading by 19 points. Dillingham is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Reed with the screen on Trent. Barrett. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Barrett's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors. Here's Dillingham. He picked up 27 points in their last win against New Orleans. Pass to Clark. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clark's got his first points of the night.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Reed. Takes it inside. And Reed throws it down.
Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Clark, the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Clark's got 5.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Dillingham, quickly covering. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Gay. To the paint. Here's Clark. Toronto grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Clark's got 8 points in the quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Raptors leading by 19. Reed the pass to Dick. Sinks the 3-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
And good that time.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaden McDaniels. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Reed with it. Picked up by Edwards. Reed misses. Timberwolves trail by 20. And it's Randall, top of the key. Shoots over Ingram. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Reed. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
I got yours. I got yours.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Trent. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Fades. Randall no good. Here's Reed. No good on the last second attempt there. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Raptors just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey, everybody. As you know, both rosters tonight without a number of key pieces. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime Diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Raptors.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Reed in at the 3 slot. And Reed throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
The shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Minnesota shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. To the left side wing. For 3, Edwards. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Reed. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
The skill level of Pirtle, admirable. So good at getting the ball over to the open teammate.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Randall outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Dick defending. Left side, Edwards. Shoots over Dick. Edwards, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Pass to Dillingham. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Dillingham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Reed.
explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow.
Well, you got to have some hang time if you're going to pull off that 360, and he certainly has some.
Randall surveying the D. Over Barnes. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Randall's got 9.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Second shot opportunity, and McDaniels with the block. Edwards dishes to Jang, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pirtle kicks to Reed. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Jang finds Randall. Good D by Barnes. Toronto's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Well, you look at Reed, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
I'm coming.
1:11 left to play in the third. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. The Raptors shooting a superb 63% from the field. They've got Gary Trent. Randall out there with Jaden McDaniels. And Gay is in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Randall with the bucket.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
That one good for 2. 29 points for Jay.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Randall. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Randall no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And there's the drive. Reed gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Trent. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And he gets it back. Here's Barrett. Drops it in from 11 feet.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's in there.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Reed gets the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Randall no good.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Shoot that.
Here's Shed. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Stay there.
Ingram against Randall. To the inside. McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
And Toronto making a change here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Chang against Reed. Chang the bounce pass. Lets it go with a three. Dillingham, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And in a 2-game season series, you always want to take charge of game 1, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Timberwolves.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jay.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
That one drops for him. That's 10 points for Jaden McDaniels.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
First free throw is good. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Randall with the bucket.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
McDaniels against Reed. Misses the layup. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
right, MP. They can't stop you. Solid effort tonight on both ends. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
About game time, pain time.
What's shaking, MP?
Objects in motion stay in motion. Kicks, MP. As long as they move.
The Raptors taking on the Magic. For the Toronto Raptors, consistency is their goal. They want. Welcome, everyone. A little extra. And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Goga Bitadze, then it's Suggs, and it's Black in at the 1 spot. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Then there's Dick, and it's Reed in at the 3. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
And you gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
ABA, well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. Pass to Black. Here's Bitadze. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Reed. Outside Barnes. Back to Reed. Knocks it loose. Wagner with a steal. He's got a clear path. The finish. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Yeah, man, Wagner is dangerous in the open floor.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And so Reed nails them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Black passes to Bitadze. Here's Black. The 3. Sinks the tray.
Just great court recognition there by Suggs. His teammates appreciate when he gets it to them when they're open.
Here's Reed. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Reed's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Black. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Reed, good. Reed's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
Wagner outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
What concentration there from Wagner, accepting the contact and still finding a way to capitalize.
Toronto making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Thor, he's checked in for Banchero. Outside Reed. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He had 39 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favorite spots. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Reed can't hit. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Wagner driving to the basket, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, on those...
Howard finds Anthony. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Batadze, the pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Reed with a block. So for Orlando right now, they've got Goga Batadze. Anthony is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Howard in at the 3. Reed, good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Howard. Banchero with it. Anthony outside. Three-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Shed, that's good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Anthony, the pass to Batadze. Now Howard, Reed defending. The 3 is up. And Howard good for 3. Howard's got his first 3 points of the game. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Ingram with a screen on Banchero. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Releases from 15. The shot won't fall. Orlando leading. Out to the right wing. There's Howard with the 3. It's rebounded by Dick.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Reed. Rebound by the Magic. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they found some decent looks, but the shots just weren't falling. Sometimes it goes like that.
Timeout.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Some changes for Toronto. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Brandon Ingram, and it's R.J. Barrett in for Dick. Here's Reed. There's the oh!
Wow. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass to Thor. Suggs outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
Orlando making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Pass to Howard. Here's Batase. Lots of room. And it's good for 2. And the Magic lead by 2. The Raptors have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Pass to Batase. Back to Suggs. Fires from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
And now, not a bad time to take a... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Then there's Dick, and it's Shed in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Outstanding initiative from Barnes. You know, he's solid at knowing when to go after alley-oops.
Black passes to Suggs. Banchero outside. Pulls it. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Outside Reed. Pirtle with a screen on Wagner. Here's Reed. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Reed. Orlando has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Pass to Batase. It's stolen. Here's Barnes. A slam dunk by Reed.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Wagner. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Shed.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Pirtle. And he drops it in from the low post. Pirtle's got his first points of the night.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Magic making a change here. Thor's checked in. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders.
I'm coming.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Banchero the screen. The 3 from Suggs. Gets the 3 ball to go. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Here's Reed. Wagner with a steal. Here's Black. The rebound by Shed. Here's Reed. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Howard's checked in for Orlando. And that one falls for Reed. Orlando with the ball. 2-point game. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Howard. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Banchero the screen. Tries again. The shot by Howard, no good.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Here's Shed. This one for 3. And it's Thor with a rebound. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Pass to Black. The 3 is up. And another miss by Orlando. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Outside Reed. Driving inside. Orlando with the rebound. And the Magic pushing it up now. Shot is up. Oh, a little luck that time as it drops. Wagner's got 11.
Yeah, and it's just so hard to stop Wagner when he pulls up for a jumper like that.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over.
Watch right.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen away. Dick with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. On the court for the Magic, we've got Paolo Banchero, and it's Thor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Now Banchero goes up from the top of the key, and another miss by Orlando.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Banchero the screen. Going inside, Black. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Reed can't hit. Orlando trailing here. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Ingram. Reed passes to Pirtle. Now here's Reed. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Suggs with the bucket.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they need it.
To halt the run. Wagner with a steal. Launches a 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. A slam dunk by Reed.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Banchero passes to Suggs. Let's go with a 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
A slam dunk by Reed.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Banchero in the post. He's guarded by Barnes.
Banchero knows how to get to the line. He's drawn fouls at an elite level from his very first day in this league.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Well, you know, he's already an all-star level talent. Banchero's upside and his versatility, you've got to be excited about his future.
Here's Reed. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Banchero in the post, working on Barnes.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Orlando with the ball. They lead by 1. Here's Suggs. Doesn't go that time. Pirtle with some nice D. Here's Reed. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
On the wing, Suggs. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And an intentional foul right there. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Suggs, the pass to Batadze. Lets the 3 fly. Misses the 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. 11 seconds left in the final quarter. And Carroll passes to Wagner. And another miss by Orlando. Reed for three. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaFleur.
That's what I'm talking about. MP got the job done tonight, as usual. Long season. Time to grab that lunch bell and go to work.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
They got...
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Collins. Jordan Clarkson is out there with George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Then there's Reed. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, here's Collins. 6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Barnes grabs the miss, and the Raptors with possession. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
George passes to Clarkson. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Reed. Can't get it to fall. And so George will bring it up for Utah. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Fast break, Toronto. Reed gets the bucket.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Reed following the three-pointer by Utah. And the shot goes in. The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's George. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Switch.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to George. There's a screen by Collins. And the jumper falls for him. George has got 5 now.
Well, just exceptional use of the pick and roll by Keontae George. Allows the play to develop there.
Reed. And he drops it in from the low post.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Dick. Dick with the steal. Here's Shed from downtown. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher. Clarkson kicks to George. Down low. Here's Collins. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Reed. Off on the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Joseph. Outside, George. Jazz passing it around. Here's Sensabaugh. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Sensabaugh's got his second basket of the game. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number one, the Raptors.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on.
Jazz. Joseph, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. John Collins comes in for Hachimura. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George. Here's Shed. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Reed. Trying to get open is Dick. No good with the layup. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Collier out there with Clarkson. Then it's Collins, and it's Joseph in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Clarkson for 3. The shot that time, not on target. Here's Reed, driving inside. And Reed throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
Well, you know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Jazz trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Joseph. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over you.
Hammering it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Outside Collins. Hits the three-point bomb.
John Collins is excellent from deep. Remember, this guy shot 40% for a season in his history.
The officials are all over that one.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one is off.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Jazz trail by 21. George looking around. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. No good from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Jazz shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Now, here's Clarkson. Last time, 14 points for him.
Come to me.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Toronto with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, I think for the Raptors, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Raptors.
I think their bench was...
And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Then there's Dick. Then there's Reed. And it's Shed in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Back to George. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Reed. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Reed. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Toronto leading by 21. Pass to Barnes. Reed with it. He's got 24. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, here's Sensabaugh. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Sensabaugh has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, when he's not beating you with the shot, George can absolutely beat you with the pass.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Well, you look at Reed, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Outside, George. Pass to Collins. Clarkson outside. Fires from deep. Frames the three-pointer. Sensabaugh has got 5 points in the quarter.
Clarkson has always had the ability to find teammates. That's a pretty pass. This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Now, here is George, guarded closely. The rebound by Shed. Raptors leading by 20. Here's Reed. Here's Barnes. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Barnes has got his first basket.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level. Meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists.
Jazz trail by 17. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Collier. And it's Hachimura in at the 4 spot. Zagorac passes to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls. And Hachimura showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
Here's Reed. Hendricks pulls it in. Here's Zagorac. Big defending. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
Here's Reed. 2 points. That one goes. Reeves got 30.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Utah is shooting 40% from the field. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Outside, Joseph. Hachimura the pass to Collier. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Reed. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Collier. To the paint. Here's Joseph. And a dunk by Joseph.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break. Both teams deciding to change it up. Toronto with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Reed, and the layup is good. Reeves got 12 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Sensabaugh. Toronto grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind. Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Reed. Good work there as it goes. Reeves got 39.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Shoots over Dick. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Reed. That shot off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jay.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now Clarkson, back to George. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. No good on the 3. And the Raptors with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Reed misses. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson finds George. Now Joseph. Dick defending. Shot by Joseph. No good. And it's the Raptors' ball. Here's Reed. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Reed's got 45 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's George. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Earned that one.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a W.
know MP came ready to play.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Hi everyone, this is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Friday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, seems like the season's flying by as that's already their 10th contest of the year. The pecking order in the league's starting to take shape.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Poeltl down low at the 4 and 5. Then there's Dick, and it's Reed in at the 3. And for Washington, we've got Sarr, Damian Lillard out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree he's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue and heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup, and everyone is tuning in.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Toronto. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. 5 on the clock. Here's Coulibaly. That shot off the mark. Poeltl with some nice D. Here's Toronto with the ball. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Now here's Reed. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Sarr. Reed defending. Sarr passes to Lillard. To the paint. Second chance effort. Here's Frazier. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Wizards on D.
Hey.
Outside Reed. Pass to Shed. Back to Reed. 6 on the shot clock.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Lillard outside. Here's Carrington. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dick.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And it's Washington with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. They set a pick to the inside, and he dunks it down.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And you know Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
A minute 39 left in the first. Pass to Carrington. The three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Head up, scanning the floor. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Great point guard play from him that time.
Barnes passes to Reed. It's blocked. And here's Lillard. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Pass to Frazier. There's a screen. Inside. Here's Sarr. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Now here's Reed. He has 6. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Frazier. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
It's hauled in by Carrington. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. He's off on that one.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors out in front, up 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the... So both teams changing it up here. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Lillard in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Off target with the open look. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
George, he's checked in for Coulibaly. Toronto shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
George, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Reed, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Press him, press him.
Now Lillard. Pass to George. A shot to stop the run. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Reed against George. Reed passes to Barnes. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. Toronto making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Reed against George. Clock at 6. Reed passes to Dick. Here's Ingram. Washington with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. No good.
Oh, wow!
Wow. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Washington calls timeout. And Washington making a change here. Sarge checked in. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
Here's Frazier, covered by Ingram. Washington again can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Frazier. Here's George. Cranked it in off the glass. George has got 5 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. A slam dunk by Reed.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Lillard outside. 12 seconds left in the first half of this one. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. We'll be right back after this word.
The Pistons are at less than 100%. Boy, the loss of Cade Cunningham, man. He's such a strong presence. He has...
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Toronto Raptors.
I love their game.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Then there's Dick, and it's Reed in at the 3, the small forward.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Lillard looking around. Here's Sarge. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Counted. Reed's got 22 points.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Pass to Lillard. Here's Frazier.
Hey, balance it out.
Stolen by Reed. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Lillard, the rebound by Shed.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And they recover it. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Carrington.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
Lillard with the ball. 6 to shoot. Washington again can't hit.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Carrington. Hits a three-pointer. Carrington's got his second basket on the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And timeout called.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Murray.
Come on. Hey, right here. Back door.
Puts it up from 15. That shot missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Toronto out in front, up by 16. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Damian Lillard out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's George, and it's Frazier in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. George for 3. Rebound Toronto.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Reed comes up empty down low. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Outside Murray. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And that's where Murray can take his jump shot comfortably in the mid-range.
George against Reed. Yep, count it. Reed's got 26. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Wizards trail by 15. Murray looking around. Lillard outside. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Toronto leading by 15. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Ingram liking to play in the system right there, unselfish and making a play.
The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Reed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Reed. 2 shots.
And so Reed nails them both. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
And he converts the layup. Reed's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Lillard passes to Frazier. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Down low. Can they get it? And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Barrett finds Reed.
Hey, let's go.
It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Carrington. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Reed passes to Barrett. Got a hand on it.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Jay.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Kispert into the lane. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
Outside Reed. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Reed's got 36 points.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Drives to the hoop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he drops the first.
Reed.
And so Reed nails them both. 34 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Murray against Barrett.
Get outside.
Pass to Kispert. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
Reed can't hit.
I got it.
Murray for 3. Mobo with the rebound. A slam dunk by Reed.
The assist.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
Shout out my dog MP, man, giving the people what they.
It seems like you really like talking to your opponents during the game. What is it about trash talk that you enjoy so much?
You know, mostly it's just trying to throw people off of their game. You know, NBA players, they're used to trash talk, so it's not going to make them miss easy shots or anything like that. But if you know how to make them a little angry, then, you know, they might shoot a shot that they should have passed. Yeah. It's a small thing, but it's effective for me.
Well, what kind of things do you say to throw your opponent off their game?
You know what, Blair? I'll say anything. I do my research on guys.
Research?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, I don't want to give away all my secrets, but, you know, I get to know a player real well before I talk. It helps me cut deep. And when you cut deep, you put a guy on tilt.
This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor? Show 'em what's up.
MP, you're about to go. Oh.
Family and I are doing a trip to NorCal, visiting in-laws.
guard at 6'3", number 00, Scoot Henderson.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the side, and a good portion of the starting lineup is out for this team. A lot of fill-ins tonight.
Dealing with a number of injuries, missing some key pieces, an uphill battle for the time being.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Then there's Reed. Then there's Dick. And it's Shed in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, we've got LeVert. Tari Eason is out there with Klingon. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Kamare in at small forward. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Birtle sets the pick for Reed. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Henderson. Inside, here's Kamare. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 5 now.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Back to Henderson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Eason. Out to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. The offensive rebound.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Reed misses. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Portland needs to get off a shot. Komarov. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Wizards was tremendous. He scored 40 points and made the most of his opportunities from both the floor and the line. Just a fantastic night for him, the kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's LeVert. Toronto grabs the miss. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Pass to Eason. Here's Kamare. And here's Henderson. Releases. And Pirtle pulls it down. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Reed in the post. Rebounded by Kamare.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Henderson. They need this one. No good at the rim.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Reed. Now here's Barnes. Back to Reed. The shot, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Henderson looking it over. A beautiful reverse layup. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
It's all tied in Portland. Stay with us as we get set. Both teams making substitutions here. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Middleton. Rebound by the Raptors. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, the disparity in talent has been clear-cut, but it's another season and another opportunity to turn the tables.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Then it's Grady Dick. Then there's Reed. And it's Shed in at the 1 spot.
Get the perimeter.
Back to Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Middleton. And that one is stuffed right through.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
And Reed throws it down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, D.A., that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. It's good. Reed's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Pass to Klingon.
Watch the pick.
Here's Joe. Portland moving the ball around. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Henderson. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Middleton. Shoots a fader. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. And he tries in. Count it. Good. And that's now 21 points for Jay.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Toronto ahead. They lead by 18. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You take a look at Portland. They've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they're defensive.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Henderson. Klingen is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Henderson, no good. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great.
In the air and down hard! Woo!
Oh, stop.
Pass to LeVert. Henderson with the screen for LeVert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
Raptors leading by 16. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Reed. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Into the lane. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Henderson passes to LeVert. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, and this is what you love seeing from Scoot. A desire to involve teammates in pick and roll.
And Reed throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Henderson. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling. Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Puts up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Henderson's got 12 points in the game.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the ball.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Pass to Klingon. Back to LeVert. Henderson outside. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Donovan Klingon. The Raptors shooting their second and third free throws tonight, and he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Trailblazers trail by 21. Back to Joe. Ayton finds Joe. And here's Middleton. Easton passes to Middleton. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Ayton. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the shot goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Trailblazers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. To the left wing. Ayton against Barnes. Ayton kicks to Middleton. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Up top, Reed. He's covered by Eason. Bounce pass from Reed. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah.
Portland ends up going with the new group. And Toronto also making a switch. Reed, he's checked in for Grady Dick. Here's Barrett. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. So for Toronto right now, Barrett is out there with Walter. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Reed. And it's Mobo in at center. Pass to Mobo. Back to Reed. Ingram outside. This one for 3. And again, Toronto no luck.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Back to Henderson. Here's Kamare. He's covered by Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. It's LeVert on the wing. Barrett covering, and that one drops for him.
And the gracefulness with which LeVert shoots the basketball. He makes that tricky floater look easy.
There's the drive. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Up top, Henderson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
For 3. A steal. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
Another game, another win.
Great win tonight, MP. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Shout out my dog MP, man, giving the people